Ha 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 ha, I don't know which one of these bitches be dumber, blue balls or karma catfish. Anyway, this shit to funny. It's almost like this bitch be having a conversation with herself. Cause these to hoes is equally as stupid, it's almost as if they be sharing a brain. This hoe be begging people to prove shit, so let's do that. She walk right into this shit every time she open that dog face mouth of hers. Let's see what she have to say on blue balls comments.
I've been around YouTube streets for a while. I've never heard a mention of an Emily.
First off, ho, it's an Emily, not a Emily, but that's besides the point. You is as dumb as blue balls not knowing that you use an before a vowel. Like I said, you both sharing a brain. Anyway, you clearly been watching my channel and now you finna pretend like you don't know who Emily be. Never heard of her, eh?
MM is about as sharp as a marshmallow.
She had to switch it up and say sharp as a marshmallow because she clearly saw this comment where she was called out for using one of her many boomer-like played-out phrases.
Sharp as a bowling ball.
This from one of her 3 triggered posts from today, but we'll get to that in a second. This shit to funny cause this hoe be saying this shit too much. So she like, what's another object that's not sharp? Oh, I got it, a marshmallow. Wow, ho, that should be real creative and original. Congrats, you still sound like a boomer stuck in a 38-year-old woman's frumpy body.
Have no clue about cameras, LOL, and certainly wouldn't make a living photographing children. That seems like a nightmare. Lol.
Sure, Jan.
What's with all the nervous laughter after each sentence? Lol. This hoe be suffering from a bad case of amnesia. She forget the fucking lies she told, but this shit about to get even better. She must have borrowed the purple hose shovel. Actually, fuck that. This bitch be on an excavator digging a trench for herself. And by the way, hoe, how would your clients feel if they knew you thought working with kids be a nightmare? You didn't think this through, did you? You fucked around and now you is about to find out.
Like, where does she come up with this shit? Once again, shown zero proof, but pays a monthly fee to house her screenshots for the last 10 years.
She's still salty about that 6 terabytes of iCloud space, I see.
I feel so bad for her kid. Can you imagine hearing, yo dude, bro, dude, right, every day of your life?
Someone call the purple skank and tell her to get her burner phone activated again. This poor kid is clearly being tortured having to hear horrible words like dude and bro. That's straight abuse right there. I feel bad for your kids because their mom is a creepy, catfishing, lying, corny skank who say stupid shit like
Dumina.
What the fuck is that word? I don't get it. Did you make that shit up on your own? You probably should drop that shit from the rotation cause it's lame as fuck and don't even make sense. What the fuck is a demeanor? I never heard that shit before and there be good reason for that cause it's fucking stupid as fuck.
I don't think it was Dumina's decision not to have another kid. She can't even take a cricket in her house. Yet doesn't think to hire a fucking exterminator. Moron.
Well, thanks for letting us know that like your friend Blue Balls, you still be watching this bitch's every live and hanging off her every word like it's old Chucky Boy's hairy nutsack. Or maybe his titties. When you had your implants removed, did he ask to keep them? Asking for a friend. Ho. So speaking of idiots.
Well, you really triggered her.
Yeah, she the one who triggered all right. She made 1 post and this hoe made 1, 2, 3. Triggered ass, novel-length posts today that ain't no one care about or even bother to read. Me thinks she be winning triggered bitch of the day today.
The bitch had zoomed into everybody's personal shit. The nerve of you, though. It doesn't take much to get her to show her own ass.
I'm telling you, these to self-awareness lacking hussies be sharing one brain. They be looking like this only there's only one brain in there and they both be using that shit.
Stalling innocent people, and clearly her idea of quality isn't the same as everyone else's, except for B-Fergs.
Yeah, all these people who commented be Fergs. Listening to these to lame ass, no talent having bitches who hide behind fake pics and names and don't share their faces, voices, or anything else with the world be real funny. I'd love to see what kind of shit these hoes do for a hobby. Those who can, do. And those who can't, well, they hide like little bitches talking shit from behind a keyboard. 2 Commodore 60, 4 gangsters over here. If you finna talk shit, put your money where your mouth is. Let's see your faces. Let's hear your voices. Let's see what you can do. And put your actual pick up, not one from some pretty young Gen Z bitch you found on Instagram, ho. It's easy to talk shit about people when you is hiding like 2 little pussy-ass bitches, right? Ha 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 ha. Hoes.
Beefurgs bought her inventory up. One of each. If you open her screenshot, Laura's in the corner. She must have her on her screen all day watching just to be angry.
You mean the same way you, too, dumb fucks be watching your mutual crush, Leona, all day? Ho, for real, get some fucking self-awareness already. Please, start reading this shit before you press that little send button. Both of you have entire channels dedicated to this bitch. Literally every post be about this bitch. These two self-deprecating fools love to embarrass themselves. This hoe literally woke up every morning thinking about Leona and writing about her and clipping her for well over a year. That is, until I started clowning her ass on the regular. Now she probably like a crack addict going through withdrawals trying to get through the few days between her posts. Trying to make it like she ain't still stalking her on the daily. She trying to spread them posts out so she don't look like an obsessed, scorned lover who got dumped for a hotter, younger blonde with a cool name and not some boring, basic shit like Christina. I can't imagine what these hoes' baby daddies done been through.
Her subs will go along with her going real life until it's them, and they'll be the ones at the police station filing charges on her for harassment.
This girl dumber than dog shit. She telling this to someone who be saying she finna show up at a kid's sporting event to fight the mother cuz she was called a troll on the internet. Same hoe who be looking up husbands' jobs, mothers' obituaries, and stalking Instagrams. Who needs charges filed on them? I think it be this psychotic hoe. Poor Leona. She seemed to be a fucking magnet for the Glenn Close Fatal Attraction fangirls. Your quote, innocent friend be a psychotic stalker like yourself. Then again, like attracts like birds of a feather, I guess.
For the past and present. She's just trying to intimidate you into silence right in front of everybody. Dummy.
I hope this hoe don't go silent now. Please let her keep running her little pee-pee sucker.
If the shit goes any further over her head, it's just too easy.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So like I always tell you, these conversations are never actually to people talking to one another. They is talking at one another. They just use each other to talk the shit they want to talk. This ain't a real conversation. It's too middle-aged, bored as fuck, mediocre, no life having, talentless, faceless, washed up hacks bitching and opining about someone they is clearly very triggered by and jealous of. They both love that word, jealous. Watch them lose their shit in the next video. Clock it, hoes.
It's too easy. I haven't mentioned her in months.
Ho, months as in plural? Learn how to count. Neither one of these hoes know how many fingers they have on one hand. You probably should have stayed on that trajectory. I mean, when you be steady tagging someone for months and they be steady ignoring your ass for months, it's not a good look. Kind of makes you look crazy. But you don't seem to care about that, as evidenced by, well, everything you say and do.
I cannot. She's too demeanor.
There's that stupid word again. What the fuck does that even mean?
To ever see her own stupidity. She really thinks she has people fooled that she's not blue balls. Which shows me how utterly moronic her two followers are. Wow. You cannot make that sort of stupidity up.
Not when you only have a vocabulary that consists of 5 words, including, but not limited to,
Dumina, moron, bowling ball, and marshmallow.
You can't make up much of anything with a handful of generic phrases and insults. Ain't that right, Nancy Drew?
Stating the obvious gets you that then what the fuck do these people think she's doing behind the scenes? She would never call CPS.
This hoe is exhausting.
She's also not some intelligent troll detective. She's also behind.
Blah, blah, blah. I ain't typing that number.
Troll accounts.
Prove it, skank.
Holy shit, she lies with ease.
About what exactly?
She's attention-starved and the victim of herself.
Sounds like the story of your life. By the way, your next court date be coming up soon. Shouldn't you be more worried about that than this shit? Just saying.
She hasn't moved on from anything, and she keeps those few subs stuck and toxic right there with her sloppy less than Leona is not hard to figure out.
As you sit here stuck to her ass hairs like a piece of balled up toilet paper. We believe you, girl. You sound really invested in this shit, especially those few remaining subs. So strange for someone who say.
I'm not here to convince anybody. It is what it is.
Anyway, this hoe want proof. Well, she going to get it. I showed some in my last video. This fucking weirdo say some weird shit and I lied. I read part of one of her 3 posts today. Her dumb ass say some weird shit like this.
My husband will be at the hockey games this year.
That's great. I'm sure 283,822,828 other husbands will also be at hockey games this year too. I'm sure old Chucky doesn't know about your online fuckery. I doubt he'd be cool with your stalking and harassment of other women, which is why you use catfish pictures and hide under the name Karma Carmina.
His older son is now coaching too.
That's awesome. Congratulations. So you just confirmed that your husband is also a hockey coach like you said. Maybe his son's team can be ranked 900th in the country and you can brag about that next. This hoe act like her family be coaching the Florida Panthers. Him and about 9 million other people will be coaching hockey teams this year. It's nothing special. Many dads coach their kids' sports teams. It's not like you need a master's in physics to do so. No one care. There are hundreds if not thousands of hockey games going on at any given time in the youth sports world across the country. This hoe act like she's special cause her family into a very common, popular sport and she the fucking Jackie Onassis of youth hockey. Chill the fuck out, bitch. No one care. Anyone can coach after taking a 3-hour certification course online.
Leanna admitting that she stalked one of my husband's hockey students and his family.
Oh well, your whole page is you admitting you stalking not only her but her husband. But anyway, why would you post a photo of your husband's hockey student on your page and then try to brag that you was #champs? Funny how you deleted that post now. Oops. Anyway, you want proof? Ho, you asked for it. So you now admit this is your quote. Husband's hockey student. Hockey student? Who the fuck say that? You mean a player he be coaching? Well, that means your husband must be coaching this team if this could be his student. There's only one team that win the playoffs in that area. Maybe you should have crossed that whole banner out, Dumina. So I guess you actually do know who Emily is then. So last time you said it was a team and coach you sponsored, but now it's your husband's hockey student. Which one is it? Why does the story keep changing? Well, someone should probably let them know that you be posting pictures of them in a drama community on YouTube where you know there's real lifers and doxers and you is not crossing out all the identifying information. Why is you posting other people's kids on here? Wasn't you crying about Leona posting a pic the last time you posted someone else's kid on here? Wasn't it your niece? What's up with you posting other people's kids and families on here, ho? It's weird because your husband's student be having the same last name as the coach and the manager of the team, ho. And Emily, she have a lot in common with you. Both your kids play hockey, you both worked in law, and you both worked in the medical field. I mean, what's the chances? But it's not you, right? You don't know anything about cameras. It's not like your husband be having the same exact picture as his profile pic on Facebook or anything, right? It's his student's family. Okay, well, like I said, I hope someone let him know that you be trying to live his student's mother's life and be pretending you worked in the same fields as her and also be posting her kid in a YouTube drama community. It's not you or anything, right, ho? I mean, you must think people is as stupid as you are. That was the second time your dumb ass got so triggered and desperate to try to one-up a stranger on the internet that you accidentally doxed your own family. So she doxed Leona's name and right.
Oh, bird brain. I don't even know the mother's name, but Leanna does.
You dumb fuck. How would you know Emily is the kid's mother if you don't know her name? No wonder her career in law didn't last too long. I mean, if that wasn't the dumbest shit someone's ever written. No one ever said Emily was this kid's mother, but thanks for confirming that it is. Wow, I didn't think there was anyone dumber than the purple hoe. And then blue balls came around. Now this bitch had trumped both of them. I told y'all this hoe was in an excavator. She just sold the whole farm.
I'll be happy to introduce you though.
Ha 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 ha. Well, that would be awkward. Hey, mother of my husband's hockey student whose name I don't know, meet the woman I'm stalking online. Yeah, she called me a troll, and so I doxed her whole life, looked up her mom's obituary and husband's job, and then I posted a pic of your kid in a drama community full of real-lifers and doxers to brag about what a great hockey coach my husband is and how we are #champs, and I forgot to cross out identifying information when I did so. By the way, what's your name again? Sorry for exploiting your kid so I can try to one-up a stranger who called me a troll. Hope you guys get along. Ho, please record this shit when you do it. We need to see it. Please and thank you.
I'll keep an eye out next time you're in Buffalo.
Ho, make sure you do. Please wear your 2013 cold shoulder dress and your outdated riding boots when you meet her. Make sure you bring that camera too. Maybe she can show you how to use it so you can take some actual good pics. And tuck your bra strap in, you sloppy bitch. Why you posting this shit on your website? If you finna be a photographer, learn how to utilize Photoshop so you can look like a professional photographer and not like this a preview to your OnlyFans page. Ho.
I'll just listen for Laura's voice and follow the smoke cloud.
And she can just listen for her own voice and the sound of Chucky's implants flapping in the wind and follow the tuna scent trail like she's Pepe Le Pew.
¿Quién es? Oh, la bella zorrillita fatal.
Anyway, this hoe be dumber than her friend Blue Balls. I didn't think this shit was possible, but I don't expect much else from a hoe that be thinking it's cool to use memes of our president who be running this country into the ground while trying to protect child sex traffickers. Emily be everything I expected her to be. She probably got her MAGA hat on real tight tonight. I bet the bride of Chucky love it when he talked MAGA to her. She probably motorboat him while he talked MAGA. I expect nothing less from this hoe. And yes, she actually posted this stupid shit on her page. Guess her her husband's hockey student's mother's whose name she doesn't know's photography business isn't all that busy. Strange cuz this usually the busiest time of year for most good photographers. But I forgot she don't know how to use a camera. Dumb bitch. Well, at least she admitted. In fact, that's the only true shit she said so far. Anyway, stay stanky you little. Blue Balls out.